What do you hate the most out of anyone?
What do I hate the most out of anyone? I don't know. It's different every day. I mean, it largely depends on like what commercials I'm watching. And I'll be flicking through the commercial. Like, man, that bitch on the Crest commercial. What's she smiling about? You know? Yeah.
I have an issue about the urinal etiquette. Why isn't second on D?
What page?
Why isn't the second? Yeah, what page is this?
This is on 167.
All right, page 167. This guy has an issue with urinal etiquette. Why isn't the second one D?
Oh yeah, it's farthest from
That's
A.
actually a good point.
I don't know.
Well, because if you go to the D as I have it in the picture, let's see. No, okay. Here's why. I remember because I'm trying to think what my train of thought was. So if let's say someone comes into the restroom and does the correct thing and goes to A, all right, you're the second person in the restroom, and you should go to C, right? And then the person who comes in afterwards should wait. I mean those are.
If you go to D, then you make two people wait. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
If you go to D, you make two people wait. That's true. But it's the reason I wrote it like this is because on the next page, figure 8, it has like the general rule. So for an infinite number of toilets, I don't know if there are any math majors here. Yeah, I mean, it's easier to remember one formula than it is to remember like 10 formulas for the.
That'd be fucking impossible. Yeah.
I have two questions.
Yeah.
First one is your website URL is thebestpageintheuniverse.net. Was the .com taken, or why didn't you just take
.com isn't taken. .com works.
So the question is the URL to the website, is it thebestpageintheuniverse.net because the .com was taken? No, actually, I do own the .com. And that's actually what I advertise in the flap here on the second outside flap. I just don't, my site's never really had a URL associated with it, except for, I guess, now in this book. But because it's my homepage, literally it's my homepage. Like my ISP account, I log in and it's my homepage that was created with the account. It's not like I got like I do have a separate host now for images and things like that, just because I was killing my bandwidth on Exhibition. Exhibition's my ISP, and they're local in Utah. But yeah.
After your success and pretty much widespread fame after this book, would you ever plan on writing another one?
So the question is, would I plan on writing another book, especially considering the success of this one? Yeah, I would definitely consider it. I mean, everyone wants me to, especially since it's a commercial success. From like the publishing point of view, they can't see why I wouldn't. But I want to explore all the different types of writing. This is one of the big reasons I wrote this book, and also the reason I'm doing the comic book, and also the reason I want to do video games, and I want to do just a lot of things. I want to do film, I want to do television, I want to try it all. For years, I mean, I kind of joke in the foreword here that I wrote the book for money. It's not. Obviously, I'm saying that tongue in cheek. If I really wanted to do this all for money, I could put ads on my site and make a lot more. But the main reason I wrote this book is so that I can get some clout, some credibility. Because for years, I've been sitting down in meetings. I don't talk about this on the site. I sit down in meetings with production companies and studios and huge producers and things like that, and I pitch them my ideas. And they say, okay, well, that sounds great, but what have you done? I show them my numbers, and it's like it doesn't really click with them that I have 4 million visitors a month. It's like it's hard to prove because who here has a website just by show of hands? A lot of you guys have websites, and you can spit out whatever numbers you want, and it's hard to verify those numbers independently. But number 2 on the New York Times is harder to ignore. So now that I have a little bit more clout, maybe I can move some of these other projects. Because for years I've been bitching about television and movies and that type of thing on my website. And if I bitch about it, that's fine. But at the end of the day, who am I? Just the guy who bitches, right? But I actually have an opportunity to do something about it, and I think I will. Okay, just one more question. Sorry.
Okay. How is the bid for radio going? The Sirius.
Question is, how's the bid for radio going? I actually did a little bit of radio on Sirius a little while back with Tucker Max. He wrote, "I hope they serve beer in hell." Tucker Max fans here. I don't know. Actually, I talked to Tucker this afternoon. He hasn't heard back from Sirius. Honestly, it'd be great because I love talk radio, but it's not something that anyone really needs necessarily. So.
And also, is it true that there is an actual Maddox militia?
Okay, the question is it true that there's an actual Maddox militia? I get emails every now and then from like these fans who are like, "Hey Maddox, we got 20 soldiers around the country at the ready for your orders. Just give us the word." It's a very Fight Club mentality. No comment. I'll let you wonder about that. Okay, so I think we need to wrap up the questions. Okay, and then we can move on to sign in. There's a lot of people probably need. Yeah.